Did you know that entering into a contract on behalf of Groupon when you don't follow the proper process could have serious consequences for both you and Groupon? These consequences could be financial, unjustified risks, loss of confidential information, or being bound to a bad deal. To prevent these situations, this video will tell you 1. What you need to do to create and conclude a contract, and 2. Whether and when you can sign a contract. There are 4 types of contracts that a Groupon employee may encounter: merchant and good supplier agreements, vendor contracts for products and services provided to Groupon, employment contracts and severance agreements, and other agreements like leases and legal settlements. Since most of Groupon's employees only deal with the first 2 types of contracts, we'll focus on them. For merchant and good supplier agreements, all you have to do is use the Salesforce EchoSign form, or the appropriate merchant agreement form that is approved by legal. If a merchant requests changes, just contact your regular Groupon legal counsel and they'll help you out. Check out Legal's Skynet page if you're not sure who to contact. Be aware that changes to certain terms require additional approvals from other departments. Legal can help you determine whether any additional approvals are needed. All necessary approvals must be obtained before entering into a merchant or good supplier agreement. For vendor contracts, please follow this process, which is also outlined in the Global Procurement Governance Policy. You must complete all applicable steps of this process and obtain all necessary approvals before entering into a vendor contract. Get approval for the expense from a department leader. If the total contract value is $10,000 or more, work with the procurement team. If it's under $10,000, consult the Global Procurement Governance Policy. Enter the total spend request into the PO system to obtain finance approval. A PO is always required. Get contract approval and help with negotiations from the procurement team and legal. Go to the Commercial Legal Skynet page for more information. Once approved by legal, have the agreement signed by authorized representatives of the supplier and of Groupon, and send the fully executed contract to procurementcontracts@groupon.com. Inform the supplier where to submit its invoices and remind the supplier to include the PO number on each invoice. Groupon does not need to sign standard merchant or good supplier agreements. However, non-standard merchant or good supplier agreements and vendor contracts will need to be signed by an authorized representative of Groupon. The only employees authorized to sign contracts on behalf of Groupon are VPs or above, or those employees who have been properly delegated contract signing authority. Unless you know for sure that you are an authorized representative or signatory of Groupon, you are not one, and therefore cannot sign contracts on Groupon's behalf. Before an authorized signatory may sign a contract, it is their obligation and responsibility to ensure all appropriate approvals are in place and all necessary reviews have occurred. Included in this checklist are the following items. Has finance approved the PO? If the contract is over $10,000, did you work with the procurement team? If the contract exceeds $1 million, has the Capital Contracts Committee approved the contract? Has legal approved the form or any changes to the contract? Has the contract been signed, or will it be signed, by an authorized representative of the other party? Pretty simple, right? Did you miss something? If you have any questions, you can contact your finance business partner or regular legal counsel. You can also reach procurement and legal at these email addresses. Thanks for watching.